morning. I see you guys there. I see B-Tigs. I see Sir Black. Hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. We'll be starting here in just a couple of minutes. Get your fresh cups of coffee poured. I just got mine. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are all, and maybe not so much Sir Black, we'll have to hear about this. Hope you're all having a great start to your week. Happy Monday morning. I have my coffee ready to go in my coveted and loved mustache mug. Dogs are already barking out in the living room, so that means that my Monday is going to be great. It is a rainy day here where I am at, and miserable and wet. My dogs were not happy this morning. But I hope you guys are all doing better than me. Sir Black, you're going to have to tell me exactly what was going on. I saw some things in Discord, so can't wait to read up on that. Oh, what a weekend. What a weekend. It's nasty out here and cold. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I kind of feel like I need a blanket on this morning. Oh, a little bit chilly, a little bit rainy here. You know, my dogs went out, got all wet, and then brought that owl inside, so that was fun. But yeah, what a great weekend. What a great weekend with everybody. I had such a good time this weekend. Which is actually kind of making me really consider what my schedule going forward is going to be. For streaming. I mean, we've completed our coffee. Love that coffee. We completed our first week on this channel, pretty much. Stats are going up. We passed 30 subscribers last night, thanks to our Phasmophobia stream with Derby and Dane, Nima, Booster. I remember every Edgar was there. Who am I missing? Neko was there. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? Missing somebody. But yeah, 31 subs. 31 subs. That's for a week and some change. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy that we're on that road to 100. Definitely want to hit that 100 because I think I said Dane. Didn't I not say Dane? Dane is a masterful worker when it came to modding that game. Who thought that someone would be able to mod that game so that you could have, you know, over 8? Apparently, if you go over 8, which is why they don't do more than 8 people, the ghosts really start getting screwed. I mean, we saw that in a couple rounds last night where the ghost got stuck in the wall. But apparently, the AI gets really messed up the more players you have in it. But I hope that the creators of Phasmophobia take a close look at that and, you know, consider maybe making an upgrade, because we showed it could work. I mean, it definitely did work, and like the maps, like the asylum and the high school, definitely a lot more fun with 4 people. But yeah, this weekend, man, woo, what a great weekend. So we're definitely probably not gonna do. I think what I'm gonna commit to is doing doing the coffee streams probably during the week, so Monday through Friday. And then I think I'm going to have to take the Monday, because there's just no way, especially if I do the after hours with Pandy and the gang on Saturday. There's just no way I can get up on Sunday and do a coffee stream. And I kind of feel like I want to be able to sleep in on Saturday too a little bit and not have to worry about getting up like wee early in the morning, you know, to start a stream. Just kind of get my energy back from the week. So I think going forward, we're definitely going to do a Monday through Friday thing for the coffee streams, so I can spend the morning with you guys. And then Saturday and Sunday will be kind of like stream with other people. We have a D&D coming up with Sir Black. Sir Black is going to be an awesome dungeon master. Some of the stuff he's coming up with and some stuff he's shared in the background with our D&D streams coming up, hopefully next Saturday. We're not going to commit to that because we don't want to put any more stress on Sir Black than we have to. But we want to get this campaign together, and Sir Black is already doing a phenomenal job at that. He's teaching me, who is brand new at D&D, how to do all this stuff, and I feel like a complete noob. Sir DM, yes. But we have a lot of cool people that's going to be joining us. We have Chef Dave, we have Natsu, we have Panzer, we have Jess. How's my backstory coming? We don't have a backstory yet. I mean, B-Tigs is joining us as well. We just got my character sheet kind of together last night. We still have a lot of work to do, and Sir Black is being very patient with me as I ask probably all the questions every noob asks about D&D when they first start. I'm not going to talk about my character quite yet because I think it'd be a little bit better if kind of some of these things are a surprise. So I might do a little work on these streams for some of the background work, not my character background, but background work for the campaign that we're going to be doing. Because I'm going to attempt to get a 3D map together for the world that we will be exploring in, so that we have some nice visual tools for Sir Black to use. We may do a little bit that's this morning, kind of looking around, seeing how I want to construct this and where I want to construct this. I'm thinking I might actually do it in Unity, because there are some terrain tools that I can use to kind of put things together. But I may change that. Sometimes I do. I pulled up the 3D program that I use. I know a lot of people use Blender, but Blender the UI is ridiculous to me. I can never get that UI down. I'm a little bit. I'm getting better at it. But the program I usually use, my go-to, is Cinema 4D. But I opened that up this morning for the first time in a long time, and I could not remember anything to do. I knew how to create a terrain object. I don't know how to edit that terrain object anymore. So we're going to look at some easy things to make it. I don't want to recreate the wheel here. So if I can find some programs out there that'll help me, really create something nice and visual for Sure Black, that's what I'm going to do. Because we only got a couple days to do this. And I feel like if I'm going to do it from scratch, that's going to probably take a couple weeks, and we don't have that time. So I'm going to be looking around, browsing around. I'm going to probably open up the Unity store today and kind of browse some tools and see what things I can kind of import into Unity and play around with. If not, then we'll do it from scratch. We'll just do the best we can. I gotta draw out the map too. So I gotta take Sirback sent me a description of the world that he wants us to run around. I'm gonna use that and start kind of laying out where things are at, and then start building from there. Because the way I do it, when I build a map in 3D, I start with a 2D plane, and I start with the drawing, and then I start adding the objects around that, and that only works if I'm doing it from scratch. So, oh, excuse me, coffee already getting to me this morning. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna be working on. It's gonna be a busy week. This is gonna be a busy week, and the weekends are gonna be even more busy. So we're gonna be moving along here, chugging along. There's a lot of great things coming up. For those who didn't see my streams yesterday, I did get my new mic stand. It's down here, although it fell off my desk last night. It's good, except for the type of desk I'm using, which is just basically a fold-out desk, because I like having like a big work area, because I also like to do like electronic work. So I wanted to have my solder gun and pad up here for like I like to mod consoles and stuff like that. So I wanted like a big work area for my computer. If you go on my Discord and you go to my what I call Discordogram, my little section there, I put a picture up of the mic stand. I also got lighting for my green screen. Those things are bright, and it did good for my Genshin Impact stream yesterday. That was the first time I had lighting up, and I saw no bleed over in the background. So as long as I get those set up right, I want you got to look around in my my office here, my game room, and find some more permanent ways to put these lights up. So all I have to do is kind of pull my green screen straight up and just turn the lights on, and we're good to go. But yeah, I mean this is much more than I expected to be after a week. I mean, Discord's kicking off. We have all you wonderful people come and spend time with me during my streams. So we're growing. I'm expecting. I'm not a fool. I'm expecting that we're gonna stagnate here really soon, and then growth will take a little bit longer. But I'll be happy if we reach that first 100. That enough would make it will make all this worth it to me. Yeah, just because why 100? Because 100 is your first benchmark for that YouTube looks at to give you things like a custom. Like the only thing you really get out of it from the YouTube side is you get to do a custom link. Like the thing that says for me it would be like hopefully youtube.com/c/Kiduni, and that way there's not like this code of text at the end. You can do it through user links. I know that. But the way my channel is set up is it runs through another account, and I'd rather not use that one account as my main link. I'd rather use the channel link itself. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll reach that. I mean, if we could get 100, by the end of the year, I would be happy. But again, no expectations. That's just kind of our first benchmark to make, to see how the channel goes, and see if we're able to grow to that point. Hopefully with the streams with everybody, and those will help, but I don't want to become overly dependent on that either. I kind of want the channel to grow because the channel is going to grow, because people are finding us on YouTube and wanting to come hang out and like what we do. I mean, we can get all the members from the community, which would be great, but I don't want them to come here just because like we were streaming with Derby or something like that. I want them to come here because they actually found us and like what we did. So you should hit 100 by the end of next month, man. I hope so. That'd be cool. I'm really excited about all this. I'm really excited about having new people. Trust me, I love hanging out with you guys also. But I mean, I want to see the chat kind of going like that and stuff like that, and and I can pull you guys out of the chat because I love you guys, and then getting to talk with new people and stuff like that. I want to see things so bumping in our streams and stuff like that. So. We can really build upon that. Ooh. I love that. Do you guys like that? Is that was the thing that wakes me up in the morning? That the smell of coffee. Ooh. That's the community you want here. Everybody is really so nice, and yeah, I mean, the people that are roaming around this kind of orbit of streamers is really cool. I mean, you rarely ever see people coming out to the streams to troll. You rarely see them, you know, giving anybody a hard there's the occasional, you know, bad eggs that are out there, you know, that want to come just sow chaos. And you're gonna find that everywhere. The classic mug, yes. This mug is actually thanks to Nomura. Hi, good morning, Nomura. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday and enjoying your day off of school. So, yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens within this week and next week. You know, get the D&D campaign, and that's all you said, Kiduni. If it takes you a little longer, it's all good. We can do fine on the Toon campaign and get all the characters set up well. We'll take it as it goes. I just want to see what we can do. I haven't even started yet. I just really opened up a couple windows this morning and looked at, you know, Unity. I opened up Cinema 4D real quick to see, you know, if I remember how to use it, and apparently I don't. So it's gonna take a little bit of practice. We'll get there though. We'll get something up. I'm definitely gonna find it. I'm gonna browse around today. I'm gonna see, you know, what my options are to use to get this map up and going. And then I'll make the best pick, and then I'll hate it, and then I'll throw it out, and then I'll redo it, and then we'll have a good map. So that's usually how it goes. So the plan for this week, so as I was talking about earlier, we're gonna shoot for our morning stream, and then I'll only commit to one more stream for the day, so we're gonna aim for 2 streams a day. One morning stream, and then 1 game stream for the day. And then weekends will be more, you know, streaming with friends, night streams. Hopefully I'll get reinvited to the after hours with Pandy. That'd be awesome. Pandy, you're awesome. Thank you for stopping by the stream yesterday too. You know, and go from there. And we'll stick with that schedule for a little while, see how people like that. You know, kind of give people at least 2 opportunities a day to come say hi. And then the weekend is whatever, and that's what we're aiming for the D&D stream to be on Saturday. So Saturday's going to be a very busy day. So I think Saturday is pretty much going to be D&D, whatever streaming going on for the nighttime, and then after hours, and then sleeping in a whole bunch on Sunday, and then 1 or 2 streams on Sunday, and then getting back to it Monday through Friday for the coffee streams and normal streams. So. Yesterday I really enjoyed playing Genshin Impact. I think it was fun. I'll probably do a little bit more of it sometime this week. I don't know if that'll be today's stream. Today's stream is still up in the air. I know Davin was talking about Kiduni. Kiduni is not going to be a dungeon master. I do not have the brain power for that. I watch what Sir Black is going through right now. I'm like, nah, don't want none of that. I just want to play. I want to come here and voice a character and explore a world, and that is enough. I don't want to create that world. I don't want to manage all the characters. Nah. We ain't doing it. No, Sir Black is going to be RDM, and I'm happy with that decision, and he seems like he knows what he's doing, and he's already stressing and pulling his hair out about it, so he's going down the right road that most DMs do. So we're in good hands. We're definitely in good hands. And he's got some backup, you know, with him to help him. So that's good. It's always good to have support. Other than that, I mean, like I said, we're just I gotta get my character's description and background stuff all set up. I'm gonna do that this week while working on this map. I definitely want to leave some time next campaign. No, we're not committing to that, Survey. No. Kiduni does not have the willpower, the fortitude, the constitution, any of that fun stuff to be a DM. You guys will all die in the first day because I just don't want to do it anymore. And that was the end. Good job, guys. Good campaign. So yeah, what's on the roadmap today? I don't know. I don't want to do Raft today. I definitely don't want to do that. Genshin Impact is up there. I know Genshin Impact won't get me a lot of views, but I still enjoy playing it, and that's kind of the point. I want to play what I can play. I got an idea. Let's open up Steam here. Let's see what's going on in Steam. I know we have the game festival going on. Let me bring up my Steam here. Let's see what's going. What's good on? Oh, Arc. Sir Black, you guys doing Arc tonight? Because that might be a possibility too. You guys can. I could probably do Arc, and you guys can watch me die horribly and get eaten by dinosaurs. That might be good. So that's up in the air too. We could do Arc. Or I can do Arc. Don't want to commit myself. Not commit. I don't want you guys to commit to me. I'm not telling you. Let me play Arc with you. But that's a possibility. I'll be in for that. So I suck so bad at that too. Day does around noon my time. Okay, what's that? 3 my time. You're on Pacific Standard Time, right? Yeah, I think that's right. So 3 o'clock. All right. Maybe I'll get together with Dave. I know Dave stops in here probably usually towards the end of the stream. I work too late to stream with Dave during the week. Gotcha. Maybe I'll hop in. Server details. I'll probably have to get that from one of you guys and figure out how to get onto your guys' server. But I know you guys were not hounding me, but asking me to do it yesterday, and I was going to, but someone took a nap and took a long nap yesterday, so I wasn't able to make it. Yeah, same time zone as Derby. Yeah, so 3 hours ahead. So that would be 3 p.m. my time, which would be fine. That's usually around where I want to stream during the day anyways. I want to do like a 9:30 stream, and then I want to do somewhere between 3 and 4. So if I could join up with maybe Dave today, that'd be great. And that'll set our schedule for today. Baldur's Gate 3. I was kind of curious about this one. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Don't forget to make everyone in D&D good eggs. Yeah, I think Sir Black is has admin powers on the Discord now. And I think we both went through. I think he did too. Went through and made everybody good eggs that needed to be good egg. The good egg group is just people who are known in the community and are not going to be messing around on Discord. Like we made Jess a good egg yesterday. And Natsu and Davin and I think Panzer and Red Queen are good eggs too. The people that we know, who are going to come into Discord and not cause problems, stuff like that. It gives them. I want to keep the normal people. I want to keep the eggs group, the common members to be, have to kind of come in and chat and get to know us, and then they can get moved to the good egg group. And I'm not going to create a bag egg group, but we'll have special things to do for people who cause problems. All right, I have some work I have to get back to you, but I want to see you and play story-driven game. All right, Nomura, have a great Monday. Enjoy your day off from school. You need to come by. You need to stop by this week. You need to come say hi. And come hang out. But yeah, anyways, enjoy your Monday, bud. Dodo eggs. Yeah, why not? That's a good name for it. Dodo eggs. I don't want to be insulting either. Even if most people who come in and cause problems are people who are just looking for attention, and I don't want to be insulting to people. I don't want to call them out, but I will mute them and I will ban them if they're too much of an issue. They'll learn it. They'll learn. It just comes with maturity. So Baldur's Gate 3. What the heck do we know about Baldur's Gate 3? Nothing. I know nothing about the Baldur's Gate games. But it looked kind of cool. I'll see if I can come by with them tomorrow. I want to flex my Switch. All right, bud. Yeah, come with them. Just you gotta wake up early though. You gotta wake up early, buddy, and you gotta pack things up so you can bring everything. We got room. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow then. Any game you choose to play, I will support as long as you're having fun. I'll watch. Thank you, Sir Brock. Thank you. And that's the point. If I'm playing a game and I'm not like we'll take Raph for example, because Raph is my go-to right now. I got really frustrated with Raph because it's hard to play by yourself. It really is. So I'm hoping that if the Raph streams continue, it'll be because I have someone to play with who actually knows what the heck they're doing, and we'll be able to make a good session out of that. Watching me be eaten by a shark every 5 minutes is not entertaining to you and not fun for me, so we're going to avoid that because I don't want to get frustrated either. Every time I see Derby not happy while streaming, it takes some excitement. Yeah, that's the point. If you see me just here, like, just my head down going, like, I don't want to do this anymore, what fun is that? I'm going to get frustrated with games, and there's some fun to it, but if I'm being constantly, frustrated by something and not happy, that doesn't make for good, and we all hate the word, woo, that's creepy. I was watching that video. Sorry, that just caught my eye. Wow, that's my train of thought. But yeah, if I'm not having a good time, if I'm not happy, that translates. I think we talked about this in the first coffee stream about no, who was I talking? I was talking to Lady G about this. Lady G and I were having a talk about computers. Very entertaining watching you get eaten by a shark. I'm sure it is for you. Yeah, let's go back to store here. no, let's go that way. We don't need to do that. Lady G, yeah, Lady G and I were talking about stream setups one day last week, and we were talking about doing YouTube, and I think it's called the mirror effect, if I'm pulling up my psychology correct, that if I'm in front of the camera and I'm animated and I'm happy and you're seeing a good smile on my face, and like when BTix donates and I get that blushy feeling on my face, that creates a good feeling, and that translates, because when someone else is smiling, when you're watching somebody and somebody else is smiling at you and having a good time, it makes you want to smile too. You want to be having a good time. That feeling translates. You want to mirror that feeling. And like tripping up your green screen. Yeah, that one's one for a clip that I'm gonna have to grab. Me falling flat on my butt last night because I tripped over my green screen in the back. That thing is definitely gonna get moved under the couch over here when I'm not using it. That was funny though. I was trying to hide, and I'm hearing Derby in my ear, and I back up a little bit, and my foot hits the back of it, and I lose my equilibrium, and I just tumble over backwards towards my chair. I watched it back last night going like, jeez. And then I watched Derby's reaction to it too, which was priceless. Oh, you want that to be a redeemable thing, like a little clip of me falling on my butt? Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, it was good times, but that's what makes for good C word content. Because I get a good sense of laughing at me falling on my butt. Ooh. So yeah, I mean, it's great moments like that. I mean, even though it's embarrassing, and Lord knows it is embarrassing to me to turn myself on video and watch my tubby butt fall over and on my butt in front of the whole internet. It's hilarious. Oh yeah. Good times. So I don't know. I don't know. So we'll keep going, and that goes back to kind of what we're talking about. I want to be playing things that are fun. Obviously you should pull that. Nah. No, we're not gonna. Not in the morning. We're gonna keep it. I'm gonna watch it myself. I pulled up Chef Dave's stream from yesterday, but I want to watch you guys do that. Not on this stream though. Not on this stream. I want to keep it. Yeah, I want to keep that. I keep that on the side. What coffee you guys drinking this morning? You guys having coffee with me? What are you guys drinking? Let me know. So what do I want to do? So Discord's hopping. We got how many members now? 8, 9, 10, including me. 10 members in Discord. That's awesome. I had to mute my mic. Were you laughing that hard? I'm gonna have to watch this. I'm gonna have to watch it. You'll have to give me a timestamp. Pull it up. Give me a timestamp. I'll watch it. So Arc is Starbucks Frappuccino. Oh, God bless you. Arc maybe. Let's go through. Let's see what's popular right now. We didn't want Baldurs Gate. I want to go back to all games. Relevance. Let's see what people are buying. user reviews. See what people are happy with. Obviously, Henry Stickmin collection. I've watched enough videos that it won't be entertaining to me. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be careful of some of these. Not gonna play visual novels on stream. I like visual novels, but I'm not gonna play them on stream. You have your Ethiopian. Is it Sidamo? Sidamo? Is that correct? Am I pronouncing that correct? Sidamo. That I home roast. Put through my espresso machine. I have 10 a.m. meeting. Be back in like 15 minutes. Sure, yeah, absolutely. Be taking the scene about 15. Hey, it was cheap and easy to drink while I drive. Don't judge me. I ain't judging you. Sometimes you have to get Starbucks. Sometimes that's your only choice. Here on the East Coast, we have a lovely little store called Wawa, and Wawa is our go-to for convenience coffee. It's like a 7-Eleven times like 10. We love our Wawa here. Short hike, Asrian. Don't want to play it. I'm not gonna play Doki Doki Literature Club. That's old too, anyways. We all knows. Factorial. Maybe someday. Not right now. Not really. I was ever into the Portal games. I gotta play games I actually own. I gotta stop spending money. I'm spending way too much money. Epic Battle Fantasy. These are what people are buying. All right, let's go back to Relevance. Let's see what they suggest. Phasmophobia, obviously. Phasmophobia is really taking off. Among Us being another one. Baldurs Gate 3, I'm going to check out just to see if maybe it perks my interest. Not a Counter-Strike person. Destiny, I played a little bit. Fall Guys, I'm not going to touch. Hades doesn't look like my style. Star Wars Squadrons, maybe. Maybe this will be a purchase later on. Maybe I'll check out the VR portion of it, because it seems like everybody's already, not everybody, but a lot of people are playing it. So maybe I'll check out the VR portion of it. That might be kind of cool. Although when some games make me motion sick too quickly. The more you play in VR, the easier it gets. But there are some games where the frame rate just does not keep up with the action, and so there's kind of like a frame lag, even if you don't really notice it quite quickly. You'll start feeling it, like that motion sick you get, like on a boat and stuff like that. And when that happens, and what I'm trying to avoid is getting motion sick while streaming, like that happened in the Robo Do game. And then I get sick, and then I just can't continue playing, and I have to cut the stream early if that happens, because I have to go lay down, close my eyes for a little while, and just lay in the dark and quiet until that feeling goes away. And so that I'm pretty much out of commission for a good couple hours if that happens while I'm in VR. Luckily that doesn't happen in Phasmophobia, even though it's I like the teleport options that you get in VR. But Phasmophobia doesn't have that. But luckily, it's not too bad walking, because you're walking kind of slow. That I don't get that feeling in that. So I'm lucky that doesn't happen, because I would be very sad if I couldn't play Phasmophobia in VR. And I keep watching, because I played Phasmophobia on the PC during my Saturday stream at the final rounds with Dane and Nima, and definitely don't get as scared playing on the PC side, the non-VR side. It's more just fun, a little creepy, a little goosebumpy. But VR, I'm telling you, for those of you guys who have VR and really want to get that creepy feeling, definitely play Phasmophobia in VR, because it is completely different experience. So something definitely you're gonna want to do. Crusaders. Why does this one? I think this one. Let me turn this video up here. This is
what
the.
A fool.
Let's watch this.
Blinded by his desire for revenge, my husband threw himself at the mighty walls of our enemies. Through marriage, power, and influence, revenge will be ours.
Okay, so a campaign game. Those are kind of my style. I like those. I'm not always good at them, but I like them. What else we got? Iron Harvest. I saw. I wasn't really all that impressed with. Not gonna. I think as far as MMOs go, I mean the most I'll do is probably just multiplayer games like Genshin Impact. I'm definitely gonna check out the multiplayer element of that when I catch up to my family, and we can play together. Dead by Daylight. Okay, now I do have the Google Stadia thing, and I can activate my YouTube with it, which means that you guys would have an opportunity to interact. I didn't watch Raptor stream back. I'm probably going to watch that later on this week, maybe today if I get a chance, to see how that element works with it. And if it's something cool and we get enough viewers that want to do it, then I would be willing to play Dead by Daylight. I'm hoping that I can get in a stream with other people. Like, I know that Derby Nemo will consider playing it. So maybe if I can get like in a stream with them or something like that, and then open it up on my side on YouTube, it'd be a really cool experience. So you guys can, what happens is, I don't know if you guys watch Raptor stream or not, but and I don't know if he even got to work correctly, but the viewers have like polling things that come up while you're watching the stream, and you can make decisions for us in games, and they're starting to do that with more and more games on the Stadia platform. So if we get 1:14, okay, I'm gonna copy that out. I'm gonna go watch that. So if the Stadia YouTube integration thing works well, I will definitely check out more of that. And so I can kind of have more interaction with the viewers for a game. But I want to start coming with some things that are going to relate to me. I know we've been kind of all over the place last week with different games and stuff like that, and we haven't really stuck with anything completely. I still want to check out the Survivalist. I really want to play that. But if it comes to things that I just play on my own time, I might just do that. I personally want to check it out. I think it looks fun. But I think everybody's going to kind of burn out on it as well, too. So I'm afraid that's going to happen. Red Dead Redemption 2, I want to finish, but I'm already so far in that campaign that I would hate to have to start over just to play it for content for the channel. Phantasy Star Online, again, MMO. I want to try to avoid MMOs because MMOs are a lot of grindy, a lot of just, blank space during your streaming session and stuff like that. And I don't want to bore you guys either. And it was okay. I mean, I wasn't. It's okay. It's fun, but it wasn't something that I was also interested in like doing outside of just something that I want to play myself. Halo, no. Outer Wilds, I don't even know what this is. Let's watch a video on this. Oh, I know this game. I remember watching some YouTubers play this. Has it been updated like lately? Is there any new content for it? Or is it just a complete... I remember watching some fellow YouTubers play this, and but I don't know if it's something that necessarily needs to be rehashed. Interactive? No, I want a multiple game thing. Did you guys ever play Firewatch? Firewatch was a really good game. I really like the story of Firewatch. If you guys have not played Firewatch and you like a story-driven game, exploration game, I definitely give Firewatch a thumbs up. It was a great game. If there's new content that comes out for that, also what I wanted to check out. Sorry, I'm all over the place this morning, but it's Monday. What do you want? I want to look at this stuff this morning. I want to see what's going on with Phasmophobia. To just watch it again. I'm loading it again. What kind of audience we got this morning? You think it's safe enough for my stream, Sir Black, with the only a couple of viewers? I mean, we can pull it up. I can watch it. You want to get my reaction to it, but you gotta let me know if you don't think I should watch it on stream. Let me know now. I'll wait for you to respond to that one. If you think it's okay for me to watch on stream, I'll pull it up. Yeah, it's safe. All right, we'll pull it up. No, go to my channel. It's the easiest way I know how to. Oh no, he's right there. Chef Dave. 15 hours ago. And what was that timestamp? 1404. We'll pull it from like here.
Team.
Yep. Still there.
Because they spawn. I'm retired. It's morning when I roll around these days, my friend. Okay, fair enough. Gotcha. So Black is a legend in the perfection art of queefing. What's queefing? Is it green or blue?
I am going to pretend that I didn't hear you read that. That's what I'm gonna do.
That was Blaze, but I don't know what queefing is.
You stop saying it, Dave. Just don't say it again.
Okay. So, can someone please explain to me what queefing is?
Not on mic.
No. I'll send him a Discord.
Oh, poor
so that's
Dave.
not the one.
Poor Dave.
Okay, so you're on the ground and you're safe.
Me? No, I'm still up in the air. Oh, it just disappeared.
It just disappeared.
Poor Dave.
All right,
that was a blue
Dave,
one.
go ahead and read your Discord.
This is gonna
Don't
be
read
good.
it out loud.
Oh no!
Absolutely epic.
You guys are bad. Poor Dave. Oh man.
How on earth is it possible that I've never heard that in my life?
Only
Oh man, poor Dave.
Dave's word the day calendar. And now he keeps spamming it. Come on, Blaze.
Oh, you guys made him tear
I should
up.
see the pieces on the map, right?
Oh man, no, you won't be.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do that as well.
Right,
Oh,
going to
man.
another green beam.
Just find the closest.
You guys are bad. Poor Dave. Oh, it's great when you can get someone with that though. just the expression on his face when he was reading, like how he's like that slap the forehead moment, like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you guys are great. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, some good times. There we go. There's a redeemable thing for Chef Dave. All right. So I couldn't handle it. I had to step away at that moment. I had to blame you. Oh, you almost made me tear up a little bit too. That was funny. Excuse me. All right. What are we at? 10:12. Got about a little bit less than an hour. Well, maybe a little bit more. If we want to go 11:30 or not this morning. So let's do. I got Unity up here. Yeah, I got Unity up. Let's pull Unity over here. So I'm looking at some different. This is for the D&D stuff. I'm looking at some different tools because I like doing things that'll teach me a little bit and make me a little bit more smart. Smart for doing this stuff. I wanted to watch a little. Some of these have like YouTube videos or stuff that goes with it. Yeah. I want to pull the link out though. That's not what I wanted to do. You should pull the link up when I do that. Normally when you click on this, you should be able to pull up the YouTube by clicking on the YouTube. All right, what's it called? I have a million tabs open. Magic Map World Generator. That's not. I didn't want the whole description there. All right. Magic Map World Generator. Yeah, this is what I want to look at. This one right here. See, what I'm curious about is if this has like you can select the elements and see. I like this already. So this is what I like to do. I like to be able to do different nodes and be able to have those nodes generate something on the terrain. And then be able to go back behind, say this is a river, and then go back and add like city elements and stuff like that. Unity has some really great assets for it. So why I was actually looking, because last time I did like a map generation thing, and this will really give you that nice like fantasy element to it. One thing I didn't see though, I didn't see water. Oh wait, yeah, there's water right there. Let me replay this real quick. I don't know if the water was added afterwards. What I can add a water plane very easily, but I'd like prefer it to be able to come into, you know, to be a part of the tool itself. I'm looking for some very key things here. Do they have any other videos? Let me watch somebody real quick. I just want to kind of.
The reason I love making these comments, right? Content and join our family. And if you want to become a part of the family even more in depth, I think I pronounced that the written name right. I don't know. I just acknowledged.
I'm gonna kind of scan through here and see.
For $60 basically. Now let's talk about the asset a little bit further, and then we're gonna get.
Yeah, I just want to see kind of what he's doing. See, there you go. We got.
Use those. And not only does it actually take care of sculpting the terrain part, but it also paints it with textures, places the vegetation, and other prefabs you actually wish for. Now let's talk a little bit about the support for this asset. So in case you check out the asset store page, you can see a bunch of different reviews posted, and almost every single one of these actually have replies, and especially those currently out of nowhere a dessert say that the asset works smoothly, and I was not having.
I like the blending. I definitely like how it blends between different zones.
I am also aware that the price will be a talking point. It literally covers up at a perfect kind of price range because I can afford it even if I was.
And this is the type of detail I'm talking about, Sir Black. This is definitely what I want to give you. I want you to be able to really be able to see your world come to life, and this is why I'm willing to put out a little bit for this, and then have a world that you could actually kind of like zoom in, you know, creating some tools where you can kind of rotate around the map and zoom in, zoom out, and you know, bring us to a certain part. Like if we're done part of a different campaign, right? Let me mute this audio quick. Part of a campaign, right? And we're, you know, you should be able to, you know, quickly move to the map, zoom in, and say this is kind of where we're exploring. This is more than what I expected, man. That would be, yeah, but this is what I can do. Within reason. I mean, sometimes this does stuff. Sculpting terrain and stuff like that is a lot of work, especially if you have to do a lot by hand. But if I can get this going and give you a full world that you can open up in a program that I give you, and allow you to kind of and then continue building upon it. If I give you a basic thing to start with, right? You can have your map. You can zoom out. I can start making a Unity program that will be specific for your campaign or future campaigns. And, things like even like, creating, I can't commit to creating tokens for each of our characters. I'm not a character modeler in any way, shape, or form. But if we could find like things that represent each one of us, like tokens and stuff like that, if I can get it to where you can move tokens around the map so people could visually see where we're at on the map, and you'd be able to, let me pause this, you'd be able to, pick up that token in the program and move it as we go along our campaign. This would be a really cool visual tool for viewers to watch. Something it'd be really cool content for your channel while you're running the campaign. This would be something cool. Like, I don't know if you ever watched, like, I don't know if Critical Role does it. I don't know or if it was on Critical Role that I watched it, but, where you take, like, a flat screen TV and you turn it so the screen's facing up, and then you have, like, a map where people are sitting around that, kind of on TV, so the map's in front of it. That's almost what this would be, where you could kind of look down and see the world around you, and you as a DM would have the control to move move the tokens around and stuff like that. It's something to consider. This is something that I'd be willing to do. Sometimes it takes a little more time, but it's something that I can work on in the background. Even if I can just create something basic to start with, it's something that I can develop on over time as you feel we need things for the campaign. That you'll be able to use and use as a visual tool for people to kind of be able to really jump into this world that you've created. So this is what I'm looking at personally. When we ask me, can you do, like, I know what your expectations were, but this is what you could have. And what it turns out to be will be whatever it is I can pull off, quickly before we start this campaign. But it can get better as time goes on, depending on how long this campaign goes on for. We could definitely develop this world, and maybe you can run multiple campaigns in this world itself. But something to consider. There are lots of different things you can do in Unity, and Unity I've been getting better at over the years. So I definitely could probably use this tool and be able to work with it. But the other aspect of that is that it's cool to have a cool terrain generator and create a cool world. The issue comes in, and this is where the holdup is going to be, is when I start creating things like the towns and the areas where points of interest. Right? Those are going to be the harder things to do, because trying to represent, like, we were talking about the Dwarven city the other day, and the Hunter, I think it is the one place. Those have very specific elements about it that you're going to probably want, and that will be the thing that takes the most time to create. That being said, so those may be basic at first, so we may just have like an icon that represents there's a city here. And then over time, depending on how long the campaigns, we can actually really develop an actual model that represents the actual look of that place. I can create like a basic thing right now, but let's manage expectations. So this will help you understand where we can get to from the beginning. So I could probably use a terrain generator like this and create the world itself, and the area, play the points of areas, and then we'll have icons that represent where our city's at. Points of interest that you want the people to be able to see on the map, and then as I get more time to develop, because I gotta manage this all with streams and other activities in my life, so I'll only be able to do this on the side, so that limits the amount of time I can put into it, but we can work towards customized things like cities and stuff like that. So this is what I'm looking at for you. Whether it happens or not, you'll know in the next couple of days. Either I'll be pulling my hair out going like, maybe I took on a little bit more than I can handle, or it'll go really well, and I expect it'll go fine. These things don't scare me. So there's that. I want to check out a couple more assets to see what they have in the store here. Landscape ground pack. See, this is the map magic looks really cool. I want to look at like fantasy city stuff. It's probably a key term I can. Fantasy city. I want to see if there's like any collection type stuff, because we could use. We don't really need like here's a perfect example. Here's a steampunk thing, but no, that wouldn't match into the fantasy element. I'm trying to find something that's kind of like, you know, like we're talking about like Warcraft the other day. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played World of Warcraft. That was like years and years ago. I'm willing to chip in if we need to purchase anything. Thanks, VTix. I should be okay for now. If it's something we really want, we can definitely take you know, maybe pull together as a group to get any assets that we need. So yeah, I mean, you can pull a simple asset like this. I mean, a castle, and we can drop that castle element down there, and I mean, these are usually modular kits, so I can kind of, you know, move these objects around in the world, and, you know, we could do a stream on Discord, and you can watch me kind of place it and say, okay, well, no, the castle wall should go here, it should look like this. You can kind of sketch things out for me, or I can sketch things out for you, and be able to, you know, just place these down. There's really cool things that we can do in this to really build a nice visual campaign that I think would really be a cool effect for a YouTube stream on a D&D campaign. You just got to make sure the assets blend well together, and that's a key thing. I mean, see, like just simple things like $5, and we could get a little medieval fantasy town. Just has to be something that represents where we're at, right? It's really cool. What program? This is Unity, Unity 3D. A program that I use often for game programming and stuff like that, for simple applications, stuff like that, 3D development for VR and stuff like that. There's also Unreal, but Unreal I haven't ever picked up, so don't ask me to do Unreal Engine until they come out with a new one. Oh my gosh, I don't. This might be kind of cool. This is a nerd thing, but I'm gonna pull this up anyways. This stuff is unreal, and I'm gonna nerd out for a second, and you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. Was it new Unreal Engine 5? I think it is. Yeah, we're gonna watch this. You guys are gonna watch this video with me. This stuff is cool, and I want to find the actual. Yeah. Okay. So this is the next Unreal Engine that people are going to be developing. And this is for the new consoles. You know, for high end. Actually, what they're talking about is that you don't even really need a high end PC for some of this. The way they're doing this rendering is freaking unreal. Let me pull this up. This one will probably be the best one to watch, I think. Keep in mind, this is real time. You can get really in-depth. Like I look at this from a 3D aspect. The polygons in this, unreal. But the fact that you can render a scene like this, let me turn the volume down slightly. The fact that you could render a scene like this with moving elements, full detail in real time is outstanding. And this is the next generation of game development right here. The polygons in this scene, what do I call that? Gotta go again. Next meeting. All right, BTX, see you in a bit. Dude, I'd be more excited just about unbelievable possibilities. Absolutely, yeah. There are things we can do. Given enough time, there's things we can do. But this is what's going to get me into Unreal Engine, to working with Unreal Engine, is the fact that I don't have to worry about polygons. I can just take a vision that I have in my head, don't have to worry about keeping the polygon count down, and just put it in a scene, and it's going to render, and it's not going to hurt or blow up anybody's graphics card. Amazing. I mean, bravo. I mean, Unity, I don't think Unity, once this comes out, Unity, I don't think will ever be able to catch up. Ever. I don't know what they call this technology. I don't know if they have it here in the description or anything like that. Or full link demo here. Free advertising on my channel. I'm gonna watch a little bit of this. This is how much? It's like 6 minutes.
Online is a vast universe.
Yeah, I don't want to skip it. I might skip around a little bit on this.
Hello, I'm Brian Karras. Tweet out a lot faster. And we call this new system Lumen. We're about
Lumen, that's the word. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
But first, there was another area that we thought we could push forward. Truly virtualized geometry. The artist wouldn't have to be concerned over poly counts, draw calls, or memory.
This is what's important to me.
Directly use film quality assets and bring them straight into the engine.
And that's a big deal for artists. I just want to be able to import my ZBrush model, my photogrammetry scan.
So, those of you who don't know about 3D modeling, working with 3D applications, you can create anything you want in 3D, as detailed as you want. As detailed as you want, you can sculpt it and paint it and texture it and do everything you want to that model, right? And it could be the most beautiful model you've ever created, best architectural model you ever created, but then you have to what's the word for it? Where you reduce the polygon count. The polygons are think for lack of for simplicity purposes. Imagine a triangle. And those triangles connected together to make a 3D object, something that has depth and depth to it. You have to watch out for this because engines and games can only handle so many draw calls. You know how many of those polygons you can pull up on the screen at any given time for your graphics card to be able to render that, so that you have an amazing game. There's a lot of tips and tricks that the game developers use to hide geometry to make their games run smooth. And what they're doing with the Unreal Engine 5 is eliminating the need to do any of that. I mean, the way that this render system is working now, meaning that I can create the best model I ever want to create with the most detail, which I'm not, don't think that I can say I can do that, but artists in general will be able to create anything they want, pop that resource into a game, and it just works. And that's what they're aiming to do. So I like Unity for its simplicity and assets and stuff like that. But if Unreal pulls this off in 2021 and it just works, even if it takes a couple versions of it to get really going work, I will switch to Unreal. I will switch to working with the Unreal Engine. Because then I can just create whatever I want, import any asset I want, buy any asset I want to use, and just throw it into a game world, and it renders perfectly. Doesn't take a hit on the GPU at all. That would be fantastic. You are going to see some amazing games come out on the Unreal Engine if this works the way they say it's going to work. I mean, just looking at this scene right here, right? I mean, every bump, every rock, every piece of architecture, the cave, the stalactites, coming down, the change in texturing over here, all this, and this is huge. The scale of this is massive. I mean, this is like, if I were to try to render a scene like this in Unity or the current Unreal Engine right now, my computer would blow up. It would become a nuclear bomb. So it's just, I mean, did they show? Yeah, right here. So this if you understand anything about 3D modeling or game development, and you look at this, and someone present this, you'd be like, yeah, that's never going to happen. The amount of detail in this is just, oh my lord. Like, I can't believe that this is actually rendering right now. And it's not like you only have like 0.00001 frame per second, because I don't care what graphics card you have. I mean, if your engine could never handle rendering something like that without like your fans kicking on and still choking. So this stuff gets me. Like, this is the nerd part of me.
In New Jersey homeowners, if you have a power meter like this on the side of your house,
we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
So small.
So I wonder if there's anything more to this.
Now that the environment is so complex,
character animation. I mean, I'm not a character modeler, and I would never be able to do character animations. I know if I could take a Dash 3D model with animations and be able to pull it into something, that'd be cool.
For the character to more realistically interact with the environment, we've added the ability to trigger seamless contextual animation events, like her hand on the door.
That's promising.
So that's a node right there, right where she puts her hand on there. That's something that's being triggered in the engine itself.
AI is amazing, not just for speeding up iteration.
Anyways, we're getting. Okay. I can sit here and watch this all morning. Let's get back to what we're talking about, though. So we don't need to. I just want to show what was possible. Coming in the future, like in 2021, if I get my hands on Unreal Engine 5 and be able to work with stuff like that, that'd be really cool. So yeah, that got way off. I know I'm not talking much. I'm driving, but if you pull this off, I would have no words. Well, not this. This won't happen until 2021. But going back to what we were talking about in Unity, I'll pick up some fantasy packs and stuff like that. You know, even if you can forgive me for just basic, like, the one thing I don't want to promise right now is I don't want to promise that each of the cities or towns or areas will be a one-for-one representation of what you want it to be. The map will hopefully look pretty good, but for the starting of all this, I won't be able to pull off full designs on your cities or stuff like that yet. That will come in time. But so you'll have you'll have your map, and you'll have an icon on that screen that represents a city with you know, we can put text above it or whatever, like a 3D text that represents what that city is, and work from there. And tokens, you know, just basic tokens for right now, something that represents each one of us. I'm thinking, since each one of us has like an icon that represents our different channels, that for now, maybe it can just be a basic icon with the color that we like and a little circle above it that has our logos posted on it that represents us. If everybody would be cool with that. That's just an idea, something we can play with. But yeah, dungeons I don't know about yet. I don't know. I might be able to get, like, is there like a dungeon dungeon pack, dungeon generator maybe? But I'd be careful about me personally doing this, because you're the DM and I don't know how much you want us to know about the dungeons. So if I'm coding this in the background, I don't want to have that ruin the story elements of it, because you know, because I know beforehand how the dungeons are laid out. I'm curious about this. No, that's not what I want. Does this have a video? I'm curious about things that actually have a dungeon. I like that. Dungeon, that's creative. Alright, so let's look that up. Dungeon by Aegon Games. Yeah, this is what we're looking at. So yeah, this is a simple dungeon generator that's easy to use. I mean, this is something that's very easy to do. So you'd have to ask yourself, Sir Black, you know, if you wanted or maybe even I can teach you how to do it. that might be something too. Unity is something that's I find very intuitive. I don't know how you are with engine type things. Have you ever tried using an engine before? I find Unity to be very intuitive. If I could teach you how to use something like this, you could create some pretty. I mean, this is node based. This is like you can say, this is where the dungeon starts. This is the path that you could possibly take. And then I will put the token code into there so where you can pick up and move the tokens to each one of the rooms. There's lots we can do. I mean, your imagination is the key. I'll be careful about audio. Don't want to be flagged. Not that I'm monetized in any way, shape, or form, but yeah, this is easy. This is definitely easy to use. And then you could visually walk through and take screenshots, or this is a walkthrough, but I could create a camera perspective to where you can just move the camera over the top of the dungeon. Like, maybe not necessarily create a roof for it, so you can look over the top of the dungeon. But yeah, these are things that are possible to do. And I imagine for you as a dungeon master, it would be cool to be able to lay out your dungeons like this. So there's that. That's what we're doing. We're having fun this morning. We're exploring what is possible. What else? What else would we need? So I like that terrain generator. That might. I'm gonna do a little bit more research before I actually put money out for that. Now I got to be a little bit careful this week with money. We'll see about that. But I'd be willing to put out some and get some of the tools we need, especially because I'm the one's going to be doing it, and I'd rather not pool money from people to buy this stuff until I know I can use it, because then it would just be a waste of money if we just spend the money on it and we can't make use of it. So I don't want to go down that road yet. So let me do this part of it, and then we can talk about that stuff later. BTX, I know you would help, but let's hold off on that for the moment, because again, I don't want to put money out to something that's going to be useless to us, and then we just wasted the money on that. So let me get a good grasp of it. Let me see what it can do. Let me do some example work for it. If I get like a demo, sometimes I have like demo work. Yeah, like sometimes you can get demos of these things, and figure out how they work. You can. I'm sure I can't stop you from donating, but I can stop from using the money you donate to purchase it. I would hold that money off until later, until I know that it's useful. I don't want to. I don't like wasting money on things that we don't know is going to be useful to us at all. So let me handle that portion of it, and then we can come back together as a group and say, okay, here's what we spent on assets for it. What do you guys think? And then we could pull the money together for it. So no rush on it right now. I gotta work on this stuff later on today. Anyways, probably more tomorrow. I'm just messing with you, bud. Thanks, PTX. I love you, bud. So yeah, there's that. So we have options. It may be kind of like a hodgepodge, a mix of assets, but hey, if it gives us a cool visual element, why not, right? And then I think that would really make the campaign even more visually appealing. I know that Sir Black's going to pull together an awesome campaign for us, and it's going to be entertaining no matter what we do. So this won't make or break us. But if it can be something that makes it more visually appealing for the audience, I think it only adds to what he's already going to do. So yeah, I will do my best with this, and I really today what I got to do is I got to take Sir Black's description of the world, and I gotta draw that out. I gotta draw that out a basic form. Come up with like a continent, whether it's got to have some ocean elements, so it's got to be on the coast somewhere. On the west coast, I think is going to have like an ocean thing. I don't want to pull this up on screen because I don't want to ruin anything for the audience yet, but I do want to pull up the pen. So let's see what we have to work with here. So we have two major areas. that are going to have to be represented. And then we have a West Coast, so we will definitely have ocean elements there. And we're going to have some mountains that we're going to have to do. And we're going to have to transition. This is why a terrain program is going to be really cool. Because in this description, we have a lot of different biomes that we're going to have to go through. Mountains, hills, deserts, tropical, and then to the coast. So we have an east and west coast. So we're going to have ocean on both sides. So we're going to have to create a continent that has both an east and west coast to it. With a lot of transitioning between biomes. So we're going to have to lay that out as we go. And I'll work with Sir Black on that as we transition between biomes and have him be part of that process. And then just some basic transitions, some roads, some waterways, rivers, and stuff like that. Some things that he's going to have to kind of just give me a little bit about without ruining what they mean. Sorry, I'm reading a description here about the world that Sir Black's created. And okay, so yeah, this gives me. I'm gonna have to draw this out today on a piece of paper, and then start generating a terrain from there. Me and you will get together probably after work today and talk about some of the more elements of the world, if that'll help. After I let me. What time? So we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this in about 15 minutes or so, and then we will. I'm gonna do my morning stuff and probably trace out the map then, and then I'll do my afternoon stream, whatever that will turn out to be. And then by that time you'll be done with work, hopefully when I'm done with that, and then we can get together and spend the afternoon and evening. Working on that a little bit. We can just get in Discord, hop in Discord and do that. Cool. All right, so that's what we're gonna work on for the D&D campaign coming up, which I'm so excited about this. I think I just heard the mail truck, so I think I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna pause the stream real quick. Actually, I'll just put my headphones down. I'm gonna go see if my D&D book's right, because I think I just heard the mail truck. So give me a second. We got fun stuff. Were you in here barking? Were you in here barking at the stream? Yeah, you were. We got mail. Oh, I know what these are, so we're gonna open this live on stream. I like getting packages. It's like Christmas. Empty seat, shall I take it? Too slow. Yeah, you would have to run down here real quickly. Ooh, I'm excited. Speaking of D&D, look, Sir Black, we got him. We got him. My book's arrived. We've got our player's handbook, and we got our monster manual. Awesome. Awesome. Oh. I like the mail around here. They're usually pretty good about delivering packages early before the general mail comes in. Got a nice feel to it, too. now when I'm working on my my character background and stuff like that, I can open up and read straight from the book. So yes, it's Christmas. All right, so those will be for my things. Nice, I got mine too. No monster manual, but I got nice. I want to get an. I don't. Not that I need them because we don't. We haven't determined how we're. Well, I think we're gonna use the rolling on the program itself, the app. But if I could find, I don't know. Hi, Chef Dave. Hi, bud. Thanks for you made it. We're not finished quite yet. We got several minutes left in the stream. We were talking about our D&D campaign coming up, and we just got just came in the mail. I just got my my D&D books. First time actually owning D&D books. So I'm happy I got them, and that'll give me I can sit here and read and not have to pull up the on two windows, the player handbook on one side and the you know what I'm talking about. And then we were also talking about a visual representation of the world. So I was showing them some stuff you can do in the Unity program to kind of create a world. So I'm going to work on that too, so that we have a nice visual world for Sir Black to run us around. So that's what we're talking about today. So I'm kind of curious. So I'm going to go back to this terrain generator real quick. Where was it? Some really cool stuff. I should go by what's ranked high. So Magic Map's the one I was looking for. So we're gonna hold that off onto. What's Gaia? Oh yeah, I remember Gaia. It's a very, very expensive asset. But I want to take a look at it anyways, because this stuff is cool to me. So we're gonna do Gaia Pro. Yeah, let's take a look at this. This is kind of cool too. Windstop's beautiful. But you also got to be careful with this stuff too, because the things that they show esport, I like that. See, the problem with watching videos like this too, this is what you got to be careful. If you're ever shopping for assets, right, like for an engine, stuff like this, where you have like a little fence and stone path and stuff like that, doesn't always come with the generator. So a lot of this stuff is other assets thrown into that. So you got to be careful about ordering an asset and expecting that you could pull a scene like this off, because you may not have these elements. These may be from different packs that they're using just to show what you can do with their asset. Like even the trees, you don't know where those come from. Like the stump right here might be from a different asset. So one of the best things to do is actually, they have like tutorials and stuff like that. I'm not going to watch all 7 minutes of this, but
in this tutorial we will cover size rollout.
I kind of want to see what they're...
Click Apply. We can reposition the stamp, scale the stamp.
See, I like this one because it's already calculating where the water's going to be.
Transparent blue plane. This indicates the water level.
So you can probably create
anything below this plane will be underwater.
You could probably do a full continent this way.
This slider.
I'll turn you down because you're too loud.
To access the stamp browser again, to terrain. Raise the stamp. In the preview, we can see that only the area above the existing terrain is active. Change the operation type from raise height to set height. This will open. In the stamp browser, select Island and browse to 2K Island 3. Move the stamp to a new area of the terrain.
You also got to be careful with these two, because some terrain generators don't take poly count into account, because I could give you this program and your laptop couldn't run it, possibly, if I gave you something that was too heavy.
Set the operation type to Effect, Pro Contrast. Click Fit to Terrain. Set the feature size to around 30 and the strength to 3. Click Stamp and turn off Preview.
I mean, this is alright.
So that we only have.
I mean, I'm sure you can get into extreme detail with this. But what I see is that this is, yes, this is doing the terrain, but you're gonna have to get all the textures you need for it, and to go between different biomes, maybe. I have to see. So what I do if I'm looking at an asset like this, right? This looks cool, and it's expensive. But I'll go right here, and in the Unity, I can see what's included in this package, and this will tell me everything I need to know. So this, when I import this into Unity, this is the exact folder contents that I'll get. So what I'm looking for is things like, there's a prefab in here, but that's not what I want. I want to look up, where do they put this? They come to those shaders, that's cool. Where you put it? You didn't really. Editor resources, maybe? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, these are all basic stuff. So it looks like, yeah, this would be really cool for generating your terrain, but it doesn't look like it comes with any like textural assets, except for the very basics of what Unity uses. So I would be cautious about this, because I'll spend more time going through something like this. But I would not, on top of this pack, I would also have to buy a texture pack. A texture pack that represents things like, because I know we have a swamp, and we have a desert area, and we have a forest area, and then a regular valley, mountainous area for different different towns that we may be exploring. So I'm cautious when like, for this price point, for $289, I expect a little bit more. I mean, it looks like you can definitely generate, but I would hope that they would at least, provide you basic textures that you can use. Like, I'm going to explore this water prefab a little bit. But where's that come from? Asset samples? Biomes. Okay. So these are your different assets. Maybe they're packed within the assets itself. But then you don't. The problem with that, if they're packed assets, like, yeah, there's towns, farms, and stuff like that, that you would have to. I don't know if you can add these assets, or if you can pull things specifically out of assets and move around. So, yeah. So the point being is that you need to be careful, especially when if you were gonna spend nearly $300 on an asset like this, which is ridiculous. You really need to do your research before you buy it. And this is why I said, even said, yeah, this looks really cool. I wish I could have a scene like this, that we could represent this and stuff like that. And then you go pop out almost nearly $300 for it, and then you open it up and you can barely do anything with it. It's going to take you like months to use an asset to build whatever it is you want. So I would rather spend less money and get more, rather than spending on something that that is obviously rated high. I mean, people probably use this for really good games and stuff like that to generate something. But for someone like me who just wants to do something quickly, this would not be the asset for me. So that's what I look at when I'm buying stuff like that. Backboard. So what else are we looking at here? What's World Streamer? What does this look like? World Streamer 2 by Nature Manufacturer. Alright, it does have a YouTube video, so we'll look it up. I just want to see. That's cool. So it has some LOD FX. See, now something like this I'd be a little more apt for, because then, you know, it doesn't matter if I were to export this program and give it to Sir Black, you know, then, you know, I can hopefully, I'm reading this right now. So this is, you can create the splits. Okay. So load this part, which would save on things like GPU use. So on his, even though his gaming laptop's really good, I still would want to give him something that, you know, when he opens, that it's not going to kill his, it's not going to you know, try to load the whole world, you know, specifically, you know, so things to consider. So this looks kind of cool. And obviously we wouldn't have to do like road roads, we do like, you know, dirt roads and stuff like that. Next meeting, be back again. Just saying bye for now in case the stream's over. Okay, BTX. Yeah, I'm probably going to end here, really. I'm just going to look through a couple more assets, and then I'm probably going to close stream for the morning, so I can go get some breakfast and shower and all that fun stuff, because I still got my bedhead going on here. I literally wake up, make a cup of coffee, come sit down and stream with you guys. That's the whole point. I don't care what I look like for these streams. That's the whole point. So yeah, there's that. I mean, let's see if there's anything else that catches my attention, that, you know, that may be cool. So I like Map Magic so far. Landscape Generator 3, Map Magic object. So there's add-on packs for that too. This tells me another thing too. So the Map Magic asset itself that we're looking at, it looks like there's some extra packs you know, that you can buy for it to extend on things that you want. So I don't know. I'll take a look at that. I mean, you can buy what's in the bundle. Hello. There we go. So what comes in these things? Splines and biomes, so that's what I'm talking. So let me see what their biomes I'm talking about here. This would be cool. This would be really neat. Yeah, so you can get like the desert elements. Like, yeah, I'm seeing all even like this kind of like that the iron look you're looking for. You know, this would be kind of the reddish that we'd be looking for there in those mountains. You know, looks like you're kind of going into like almost like a desert, snowy area. Yeah, so these would be things that I'd be looking at too. So yeah, things to look at. All right, I think that's okay for now. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep at the moment. But these are what I look at when you ask me to do a world map. This is exactly what I look at. I put that gamer aspect to me, you know, to use the Unity that I know how to use, and, you know, consider what it is we can do. So all right, I'm good with that. We'll look at that. We'll get together later on, Sir Black, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. I'll do some some research in the meantime while I'm eating, and do some playing around and see what I can do, and come up with a time frame for it. What we can do quickly and what would take a little bit more time to get done. But we there's no rush for any of this. There's no rush for any of this. This is just kind of a supporting element to it. I want to get you something basic to start with first, and then work up towards something. And then if we finish this campaign and everybody likes it and we all on the same page and want to do something again, then we could really plan out something just like fantastic, big, build that we can get together before we do like another campaign. So this will be kind of a cool, cool start to things. See how we all like it, you included, for being a dungeon master and putting this all together, and work from there. So yeah, some things to look forward to, things to work on. So kind of gonna fill up my week, which is good. Filling up my week with things is outstanding right now. On top of streaming, stuff like that. So again, today's stream is to be determined. I don't know what I'm doing for the 3 o'clock stream yet. But just keep an eye out for Discord or YouTube for those announcements, and whenever I make up my mind, usually it's within the last hour before I stream that I'll finally make up my mind, unless something comes out. Usually someone will suggest something, or I'll get a message on Discord about other people doing other things, and that's usually kind of what determines things. So we'll go from there. No big deal, right? So for those of you guys watching this on YouTube later, hi YouTube people. I'm sorry you can't be up with us this early. I hope you had a good cup of coffee. I hope you guys all are having outstanding mornings and enjoyed your coffee this morning. And for those who were live in the stream today, thank you for spending your morning with me. Lots of fun things to look forward to this week. We've had outstanding growth on our channel this last week. I hope it continues. I hope the momentum continues going and we continue growing. And I see lots of new faces coming over, in the next couple weeks and joining us for streams. And other than that, I'm good. Love you all. Thank you for wasting your morning with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. For those of you who are working today and watching this, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day at work. Hopefully it doesn't get too stressful for a Monday. Other than that, we'll see you guys for hopefully the 3 o'clock stream. Again, like, subscribe, notifications, all that fun stuff that you know how to do by now. So my first day off since pretty much March. Just woke up after catching up on my sleep. Was looking forward to your stream. Aw, Chef Dave, we love you. Love you, buddy. I'm glad you got to stop in for the last bit of it. I'm glad you got a day off too. Awesome. I hope that your day off is going to be awesome. And I'm glad you're looking forward to my stream. That means a lot to me. I love it when you guys show up. I love sitting here and chatting with you guys and enjoying my cup of coffee in the morning with you. I'm glad I decided doing this. Went to get some food, got myself comfy, and you were, aw. Chef Dave, you know I would hang around just for you. I would hang around just for you, but I gotta have breakfast. I gotta go shower, get rid of this bedhead going on here, and I gotta get ready for the afternoon stream and stuff too. What about Chef Dave? Are you doing Ark today? Are you gonna play some Ark today? Sir Black and I were talking about earlier. I know he works, while we're doing that stuff. I was thinking about maybe checking out Ark today as a possibility to hang out. So that's a possibility, maybe one day. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe checking out Ark and giving that a go today. I don't know what your streaming plans are for the day. So let me know, because that's a possibility. If not, I think so. Okay. Yeah, let me know how to get on the server. If you're gonna do that today, maybe I will. I'm on PST, yes. So right now for me it's 11 a.m. But I can definitely plan my schedule around you today. There's no set schedule right now. We're trying to get a set schedule for me. I mean, the 9:30 PST morning streams are pretty set now because this is a pretty good time for me to do my morning streams. But the afternoon and evening streams are really up in the air, and that really comes down to what you guys are doing, what I'm doing, whether Derby's planning something like Phasmophobia. Those really kind of determine what my day is going to be. Right now, my afternoon is completely open, so I can do whatever. And Arc looks fun. I think I want to give that a go and see how that compounds off. So if I can definitely be a part of that, that'd be cool. I know you guys wanted me to show up yesterday, but I fell asleep because I was so tired from Sunday or Saturday night and Sunday's mornings shenanigans. So yesterday was not a high energy day. So yeah, so then I'm looking to see what to do about that. So let me know. Yeah, so if you schedule your stream later, if you're gonna do a stream on Arc today, hit me up on Discord and let me know what time you're gonna stream, and maybe we can join up. That'd be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap now. Go get some breakfast, go get a shower in, go pet my dogs, who are always frustrated with me when I kick them out of the game room, and you hear them barking in the background. So love all of you. Hope you guys all have a wonderful morning, and are enjoying the start to your week. Other than that, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Love ya.